What's up, fellow fantasy-loving friends? Josh here with RSMP Tabletop, and I'm beyond excited because today I'm going to build Star Wars Shatterpoint. Now, maybe you've seen it already, but on the channel, we actually went down to the battle standard, and Jared and Eric did an awesome job. They helped us create a playthrough video that explained a little bit of the rules and the mechanics of the game. So if you haven't seen it yet, I encourage you to go over and check out that video as well. A lot of you are going to hate me for what I'm about to say, but I've never really seen the Star Wars. I tried to watch the first one a couple years ago, and it just didn't really hit me. And I'm a huge fan of nostalgia, so trust me, if at any point this kind of did it for me, I'd be all over it now. But what I will say is that once I have this built and painted, I'm gonna watch them again and I'm gonna try to give it another shot because I very much like the game, I like the art, I like the design, and when I filmed that playthrough video, I thought the game was awesome, so I'm hoping that I kind of connect with it a little bit more, so we'll see what happens. But here's my build of Star Wars Shatterpoint. I don't think I have build instructions. To the internets we go. It turns out it doesn't matter if you don't have the assembly book because Atomic Mass Games actually does a really good job. If you go to their website, they have a PDF section and you can just download the manual right there. All right, I don't even know these characters, but it looks like it wants us to start off by making Anakin first. So I think we want these pieces, maybe? These look like people. A1 and A2. Okay. These already look like they're labeled better than the Games Workshop sprues. They have like numbers and letters next to them. Right off the bat, I don't know if this matters at all, but this material seems to be a little bit softer than whatever Games Workshop uses. Like I feel like it's just got like a little bit more, I don't want to say flex, but I guess just, I don't know, softness. Can't come up with a better word than that. Oh, nice. Oh yeah. It's got this big blocky piece that just like slides it right in, and it's really, really nice tight fit too. I don't really do any sanding or any of that nonsense yet because I feel like it takes up too much time, but I feel like the way that they've kind of made these, I feel like the seams are going to be really, really nice, and you're probably not going to need to do a lot of that anyway. I'm starting to think that with the character pieces, like they're just labeled so well. Like Anakin is all these A, it looks like B is going to be another character. That's certainly a lot simpler. Like the Games Workshop sprues definitely try to keep them in like sections and areas, but for whatever reason, I just find myself fumbling with those a lot more. This, everything is right there, cut out nice and easy, glues together nice, goes together nice. Building is such an enjoyable experience, I can't even wait to play the game more because everything just went together the way it was supposed to. It's intuitive, the pieces look good, they feel good, and I don't know, I'm already starting to get a sense of the world just in the build alone. Okay, so far, not that I would say it was bad or hard, but D was definitely the hardest one to put together. She was the fiddliest out of the bunch so far. So overall, it took me about 2 hours to build the 16 miniature characters, and I really love the way that they look. I can't wait to put some paint on them so I can get them on the table and I can start playing. Everything for the most part went together pretty smooth. That was until I got to these guys. These guys right here. What the hell, Atomic Mass Games? With these guys right here? All right, maybe I'm being a little bit dramatic, but for the most part, putting all these characters together went unbelievably smooth. It seemed like they got a little bit harder as the build went on, which is perfectly fine, but when I got down to these 6 droids or whatever they are, I struggled. It was hard to keep the legs on, it was hard to keep the arms, and the head's kind of finicky too. But for the most part, we got there, and I'm happy enough with it. I would say we are about 99% done with the train. I do have a couple little small accessories that I have to cut and glue on, but for the most part, I would call this finished. It took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to finish the train, so I would say in total to do the Shatterpoint box was about 3.5 to 4.5 hours, which honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, it depends on how many breaks you take to stand and stretch and things like that, but it was an enjoyable build, except for these guys right here. But it did go together smooth. I am super excited about the train because I'm gonna paint it in like the black and yellow and more vibranty color style and scheme, because I do want to use it for Necromunda and some games like that as well. So the train will get a lot of use over here on the channel. But before I wrap this video up, I do want to thank the Battle Standard one last time, because without them, this video wouldn't even be possible. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, share, and until next time, please stay safe, and remember, no matter what you do, don't open that door.